All right, concerning funding again, how would you describe the access to loans by today's Nigerian farmers?
It's a very big issue. I must be very, very sincere with you. A very, very big issue that we're still trying to tackle. We're trying to see a way of making our government understand that beyond what they do, there is more that needed to be done at the grassroots level. I won't dispute the fact, or I won't totally say the government are not trying or government are not releasing the fund, but how accessible are these funds to the farmers? There are some things, there are some dirtiness I might not be able to wash here right now, but I must be very sincere with you that beyond what people see, it goes beyond that. I'm of the opinion that government should stop practicing agriculture on paper. Like federal government released 50 million naira today for the farmers. Mention 10 farmers who has gotten this loan. So it's very, very not too accessible for the farmers. And even when they release the fund, at the grassroots level, it's a different ball game. You have to go through different process to get this money.
So aside not practicing agriculture on paper, what would you advise the government to do now to move the sector forward?
I want them to really look into the marketing sector. To be very frank with you, 70% of the tomato on farm doesn't get to the market due to so many issues. One thing that discourages the farmer is the marketing. After planting, who do you sell to? After you're done laboring in the farm, some of these farmers doesn't really have access to the off-takers. So I would really advise the government to really work on that. Let them create a platform that makes it easier for farmers to plant and get whatsoever they've planted sold. Apart from that, the funding aspect as well, I really want them to look into it. If you're releasing fund, let it actually get to this farmer at a very good rate. There's some associations I belong to, and when we go for meetings, I'm always of the opinion that some of these things you're bringing on board is not working. If you want us to get, if you're bringing 50,000 or is it 100,000 to a farmer, you want the farmer to use it and you're expecting that the farmer should pay back almost immediately after harvesting, it's somehow, because this field of agriculture is a field of uncertainty. If you're not careful, you might invest 100,000 and not get 1 naira back.
Very quickly, what advice would you give young people who want to at least get into the sector right now? I know it's a sector that wasn't really attractive to the younger ones, but people like you and other young agripreneurs have made it a sector they look at. So if you are going to advise them real quickly, what would you say to them? If
you don't get your hands dirty, then it's somehow, let us all come on board and get our hands dirty. So my advice to the younger ones who probably want to come into agriculture, either you come into this sector or you didn't come into this sector, poverty is hard. Paid job is hard. We all just have to pick our own hard. So irrespective of whatsoever hard we're picking, if you chose to come into this agricultural sector, come with a mindset that you're ready to get your things working out for you. And certainly to work out. Initial stage might be rough. I won't really dispute the fact that there might not be ups and downs, but if you have mentors, trainings, make a lot of research, you certainly achieve success.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ogini, for joining us.
Thank you very much.